Last minute shakeup at 5:30 a.m., laundry situation not good. And when your focus is on helping your clients, it's easy to forget about yourself. But NASM knows trainers.
Morning, Ryan. Is your Taylor?
And staying in front of the day isn't always
Nice,
as simple
Ryan.
as 1,
What's
2,
up?
3. So when the unexpected has you pressing pause,
What's the latest on creatine?
I'm going to get back to you on that.
let NASM1 help you press play. Visit NASM.org to sign up for a membership today.
You're listening to the NASM-CPT Podcast with Rick Richey, winner of the Share Care Emmy Award for Social Storytelling and the official podcast of the National Academy of Sports Medicine.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to the NASM-CPT Podcast. My name is Rick Richey, and today we are answering questions that I get pretty regularly, which is, how can I make more money? I'd like to make more money. I do too. So I thought this is as good for me as it is for all y'all. So we're going to talk about it. We got 20 income stream ideas for certified personal trainers. 20 income stream ideas, and I'm going to cheat and say probably 19 because the first one is being a personal trainer. You got to be a personal trainer here. This is the regular old personal trainer. You're doing exactly what you're doing right now. Now, you might be doing it at a corporate gym. You might be doing a little bit independent. You're at a corporate gym. You want to make a little extra money on the side. You do a little independent work on the side. You train people out of your garage. You go to the park and you train them. You have different ideas of how you're going to work with people. But then you go to regular old work at the regular old gym. And that's normal. That's perfect. And those are ways where you can make a little extra money as a personal trainer. But also there's more. There's more, and I want to run it by you. Number one is that if you've not considered doing group training, and think about it, even group fitness, group personal training, group exercise classes, working with people in a group, I think this is so good for you. This is a way where you can charge and say, look, let's say you would charge $100 for a personal training session. And then you can be like, or you and your friends can come, bring 4 friends. It's going to be $30 a piece. And now 30 times 4 is 120. That's $20 more for the same hour of work. They pay less. They get to do it in a group with their friends, and everyone is happier. And that's something that you have the opportunity to do. The group training is a great idea. Now, I know people who charge a bunch of money. They charge more for group training than most people charge for personal training. And people do it because they love being around that trainer. They love being part of the group. It seems a little exclusive. And so there's different strokes for different folks. You just have to find out who you are and what it is that you're looking to do and identify yourself, your business, and your brand. Now, that's number 2. Number 1, personal training. Number 2, group training. Number 3, take it online, yo. Go online with your personal training. I've been training Zarina since for years now. I've never met her in person. I've been training for a long time. Why? Because we do training sessions online. Training online is incredibly valuable. It's a great way to do it. If you've got people who are traveling, there's a big difference when people initially before COVID, the online training was not a very big sell for people. And then a lot of people went into online training because they're like, listen, I'm at home. My trainer can still meet me on the screen, and you can do FaceTime, you can do Zoom, you can do Skype, you can do all of these different versions and still get in a really good workout. I have people that travel, and when they travel, we do as best as we can to stay on schedule and still get a really good workout. So we still do our one-on-one training, doing it online, and you can do sessions, you can put together plans, you can do some people do with their training, and this is just the income ideas for what we've already talked about, which is if you want to do personal training, you can do it like, hey, you want to schedule with me, this is how much it costs if you train with me 2 times a week for 3 months. This is how much it costs 3 times a week if you train with me for 3 months. And so what you do is you basically are not putting them in, this is how many sessions you get, because if you miss those sessions, That's not what we're doing. We're doing 3 times a week, 2 times a week for 3 months. So you're buying basically a subscription plan. And there are a lot of people moving towards that. Now, I haven't. I'm old. I'm traditional. Like, you come in, pay me for the session that we're doing, buy a package, and then we'll do it per package. But there are a lot of opportunities out there. Another opportunity, while talking about online training, which I love, I think it's a great way of training, but it's finding the business, as is any of these, as are any of these. But another one, and this is where a lot of times people do really well that have social media platforms, and some people just, it's impossible to monetize social media. People are big on social media. They have tens of thousands of followers, even hundreds of thousands of followers, and there's no way for them to make money on it. Well, one of the ways you could do it is just by saying, I've got workout plans or workout templates. So if you want to do the 3-month workout template, you can do your stabilization, strength, power, put that together in 3 different months and say, here's your workout plan to go through a linear model. If you want to do, this is your bodybuilding program, this is the model, this is your fat loss program, here is a template to follow. So instead of charging them, as we mentioned before, we'll call it $100 a session. Well, you might just say, well, this is $100 a month, but you get 3 workouts a week that are delivered directly through you. And that could be done through an app, that could be done through email or text messages, just forwarding information, forwarding data, and then they follow those programs, those workout templates. Are you putting together programming? All right, that's another option. Here's one that I think could be pretty good, is just being a, I wouldn't say nutrition counseling, but I'm going to keep you accountable. Nutrition accountability, where we're looking at some of the things, and you should have some type of nutrition certification to do this. So NASM certified nutrition specialist, I think, would be really good. The NASM certified wellness coach would also be a good one to do with this. But like, let me get information from you. Let me hold you accountable. You keep a food log. You deliver that log to me. We talk about the food that you ate, the options that are available, the options you took, the amount of protein that you're getting in, the amount of fiber that you're getting in, having a conversation about your nutrition, and not really necessarily being like, you have to eat more cheese. No, probably, because that's not any nutritional counselor. They're probably trying to get us to decrease the amount of cheese. And I'm like, stop it. Find something else, move on. But nutrition counseling could be an option. Here's one I thought was interesting, and that I do occasionally with people, and I don't see very often, but I do fitness assessments. So you come in, here's your overhead squat assessment, here's a movement assessment, here's my list of things that I give you. I want you to foam roll this, I want you to stretch this, I want you to do these exercises, and to activate, here are your mobility drills. Go do those things and come in and check back in with me in 2 months, in 3 months. And so I have a couple of people that I see occasionally. And if you want to take that more performative, right? Say, hey, you're working on your big 3 lifts, right? So are you going to squat, deadlift, and bench more? So let's go in, let's do an assessment. What is leading you? What might be hindering you? Is it a stability issue? Is it a strength issue? Let's put together, here's my list of assessments that I like to do. And so there might be the Harvard step test, and there might be some type of treadmill test like Bruce protocol. There might be different types of cardiovascular assessments and strength assessments. And all you're doing is come in to get reassessed and then right back out, live your life, do one of my online workout templates, come back, and we'll do one in person, and let's reassess again. So fitness assessments could be a great option for you. Now, the difference between group training, I probably should have picked these next to each other, but the next one is being a group fitness instructor, where you're actually working for a company that teaches classes, and it might be at your current gym. If your gym doesn't have classes, you say, okay, well, I'm going to go start teaching Pilates or yoga or boot camp or cycling, and going and being at other locations. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I've mentioned before on this podcast, I've never had more training clients in my life than when I also taught group fitness. Group fitness, I don't think, and at most I taught 6 classes a week, and I don't think I've ever been asked more by anyone, are you a personal trainer? I would like to work one-on-one with you. I had that at least once a week, to the point that I thought it was weird that I'm sending people away from doing personal training because I just don't have enough time. That's probably the only time in my life where I've turned people away because I was like, I don't have space for you in my schedule. I don't have space for you in my life unless you come back to this class. That's one of the things I like about the group fitness classes is that you get to have people experience your teaching and your coaching style. A lot of people at one time. So maybe 20 people, maybe 30 people, and you do that a few times a week. That's a lot of eyes on you that decide, I bet that person would be good as a personal trainer. Let me ask them if they're available. And that was an absolute home run for me. So if you're looking for other income streams, you've got the opportunity that you could teach classes that would then also give you the opportunity to do more personal training. What about workshops? There are a lot of you out there that are very good at what you do. And there are a lot of people out there that want that skill set. So if you crush kettlebells, like you've gone through and you've done kettlebells, and there are a lot of people in your area, trainers, that just need to get better with their kettlebells, do a workshop. Do a workshop on the topic and say, hey, come on in. I'm doing a 2-hour, 4-hour workshop on being better with the bell, right? And so it's a nice kettlebell workshop that you're doing. Put it together. Develop the workshop and sell the workshop to people. Because I would say you don't even have to do that for fitness professionals. There are a lot of people in the classes that want to get better at instructing. And during the class, people don't want instruction. They just want to go. During the workshop, it is about the instruction. Are you learning how to do it properly? Are you taking the time to coach, to literally be trained in how to do this better? And that's a way that you can make more money. Along with that, webinars and online courses, you could do that and record your class workshop instruction and then put it online and then sell it to the people out in the webinar world. And online courses, I would suggest this. If you're going to do the webinars, online courses, specialized workshops, I would suggest reaching out to NASM and becoming a NASM approved provider, which then allows you to offer NASM CEUs for the workshop that you teach. Because a lot of people, given the option, does that give me credits towards my certification? And they'll do something that they're far less interested in that fulfill those CEUs than things that they're truly interested in. Because sometimes you're like, well, I really want to learn about the kettlebell course that you're teaching, but I really need to get my 2.0 CEUs from NASM. So I'm going to have to go do this workshop on like queuing or something that it's a good workshop. It's just, I would rather do this one. I'm going to do that one. Well, don't let them beat you out because they have the CEUs. Go to the NASM approved provider page or Google it, NASM, become an NASM approved provider and get your workshop set up. All right. This episode of the NASM-CPT Podcast is brought to you by NASM One, the membership for trainers and coaches. Members enjoy unlimited access to hundreds of career resources. Get the Edge app to schedule and program clients. Enjoy half off all certifications and specializations, access free CEUs, and more. All of this for just $35 a month. Go to nasm.org/membership to learn more about NASM One. All right, let's go into some more unique things that may be of interest to you. One is that you could white label merch. So merch could be like, you're just going to put, your logo on a hat, your logo on a shirt. I think it's great. your name, your business, your website, doesn't matter. Let's get people getting their eyes on your stuff. You can either do that PR wise and give that out to your clients and then maybe get people in, but a way that you're really going to make money off of it is PR is good, but money for selling it might be something that you're interested in. So you got your own merch, your own style, your own stuff with your info on it, building your business, building your brand. But you can also white label other merch, right? We think about merchandise as being like shirts and hoodies and hats, but it could be the mini loops. You can put your logo on it, put your info on it. There's your website, pedometers, heart rate monitors, whatever it is, and you just slap your stuff up on that and resell it, sell it to your clients, sell it online. But that way you have your fitness adjacent business where when people are like, hey, I really need to have some stuff while I'm traveling, or you're really talking about the heart rate monitors or pedometers, and they go, where do I get one? Then you just say, go to my website, click the link on it and buy one from me, that is another way to do it where you are, it's down here somewhere, an affiliate where somebody buys something off your website and you get a kickback for it. So you can white label that merch. Right, the next one. So that's number 10. Number 11, easier than having your own merch is selling somebody else's on your site. So the affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is, I'm affiliated with these companies. I get an affiliate code. We put the, link on the website, which has the code in it, which is how they know it's you, but the customer doesn't see it. They click on the link. They go to that website, they buy stuff, you get a kickback. And that could be something that you could use to make money. Other ways that you could do things is, I know people who do retreats. Let's do a retreat. I can do it with my clients. I can do it with my clients and your clients. I let the people in the gym know that I'm doing this. I can get the backing of the gym I work at. I can just market it on my own and get people to come in and say, I've got 20 spots and we are going to Cancun and I'm going to be hosting this event. It's X amount of money and you work on getting the discount for at the Cancun resort, the discount for the hotel room. This is how much it costs for the hotel. Your fees are included. The food's included. It's going to cost X amount of dollars. You have to fly yourself there. So whatever the price of the event plus your ticket gets you there. So $1,500 for the event, $700 flight, $2,200 to spend 4 or 5 days with me doing this this vacation event where we go, we do fitness together, we provide classes and perspective. And so you need to be able to provide a lot when it comes to retreats, not just your time, but if you're spending a lot of days with people, you really need to be able to fill their cup. That's what they're coming in for. All right, next one, number 13. Can't believe I'm saying it, but podcast, YouTube, get big on social. So do your podcast, do a YouTube channel, provide content. Now, I will say this, I can't tell you how much that you can make from podcast. And I don't know because I'm doing it under the NASM umbrella. So I do this as somebody who is employed or works for NASM. But the way that you make money, and I've seen numbers from YouTube and things like that, the great thing about it, as long as you're doing it consistently, as long as you're providing content consistently, people will go in, they'll look you up, or they'll look up a topic, they'll find you, they become a fan of yours, they look forward to new content. But just like I've done on multiple podcasts, I go or YouTube channels, I'll go way back. And so these guys, they've got content that's up there that lives forever. And so the bigger they get now, the more their stuff from their past grows too. That allows them to make money off of a video they shot 7 years ago. Because you're going to go back, the more you watch, the more amount video and time and things like that that people watch it, the more amount of money that they get. And so if you've got something to say, you can do it in webinars, seminars, things like that. Or you can just be a content provider, provide it for free, and provide enough of it over time that people become consumers of it, and then you'll get paid by the platform. And some of that stuff's so great because as long as you continue to produce content, you will be findable. And that sounds pretty cool to me. All right, let's go. Next one, number 14. We've got, let's go 15, 16. Where are we? Find your niche. Find your niche. I had an entire episode on this the other day, is like find out who you are as a personal trainer. You want to find a way to bring in money. That might be because you're really focusing on pre and postnatal clients. That could be because you're focusing on weight loss, you're focusing on figure competitions, you're focusing on medical specialization. So people that have experienced a stroke, people who have, I focus on people who are amputees above or below the knee. I focus on, what is your focus? Find your niche working with people. And then that has a built-in market for you to build your business and build your income streams. Now, there are other options when it comes to programming. And I think this is interesting, where I think about this because they kind of go hand in hand with finding your niche, is also doing seasonal programs. So your niche might be people who are getting married. Well, you could have a seasonal program where it's like, hey, it's wedding season. If you are ready to get wedding ready, whatever that means for you in your fitness, then come and see me. Here's the wedding package. Here's the new year, new you package. So getting ready for the new year, moving into the new year. It is the new year. You said you wanted to do this. You do it with me. This is my specialty. I start people off on a new program in a new year. This is for you. Or summer prep. Summer's around the corner. Let's get ready to be outside, be ready. I want you to be comfortable. Let's get you out there, get you fit, whatever it is. I'm not saying I love all of these ideas. I'm saying that you might, and people do, and people will find that. And I'm not anti any of these ideas, by the way. I think new year, new you, people who want to get ready to go out to the Hamptons. Like, that's their summer prep. Let's get you prepped for it. The next one is wellness programs at businesses. There are a lot of businesses out there, and they are looking for ways to get their employees happier, to get them healthier, to minimize their amount of sick days. And you might be somebody that can come in and provide fitness, can provide workshops, can provide classes for these businesses that make it beneficial for the employer to pay you to make my staff happier, to make them healthier, and to decrease their days when they are ill and the days that they are missing. So wellness programs at businesses could be something. Another thing you can look at is behavior coaching or mindset coaching. You want to bring people in, just have conversations with them, getting yourself in the right mindset. There are a lot of people who are really good at this. Now, behavior coaching, I think, would be a certification that you would need. Mindset is a lot of times, like, just as somebody who's been a trainer for a long time, you work with people and they're not set in the right mindset to move forward. So you could have entire sessions, an entire business where you prepare people to get their heads right, to start that new year or new you, to start exercising on a regular basis, having conversations around how you move forward in your daily fitness adventure, the way that you exercise, the way that you move, the way that you exist out in the world when it comes to the amount of movement that you do. And this could be an opportunity. And I said the last one would be mentorships. You got a lot to say, and there are professionals in this world that could probably learn from you. If you are pretty new to coaching, then I would say finding a mentor should be paramount for you as well. So finding somebody that can show you the ropes, that can give you input and data and support. It's just that person where you could just go, hey, I want to run some stuff by you. That's valuable. I do this type of work on a regular basis. And then the other thing you can add into it is consulting. And so if you are, or you want to consult, I think consulting is a great idea. It's kind of like the mentorship, but it's more like the business version of it. And I do mentorshipping, I do consulting, I do this where and this is great because it's remote. You can do it, and I've got people that I work with that are in different places in the country. And some people I'll do like 8 sessions with consulting, and then it's just a random, hey, I want to talk to you for half an hour. Can we do a half-hour consulting session? Absolutely. Absolutely. We set it up, and you can set up things like that as well. It's just an opportunity to make more money. Let me run through the ones that I gave you, and then we will wrap up. 20 income stream ideas for CPTs. Well, number 1 is personal training. Number 2 is group training. Number 3, online training. Number 4, workout plans or workout templates. Number 5, nutritional counseling. Number 6, fitness assessments. Number 7, class instruction. Number 8, specialized workshops. Number 9, webinars and online courses. Number 10, white label merch. Number 11, affiliate marketing. Number 12, retreats. Number 13 is podcast. 14, fitness getaways. 15, finding your niche as a trainer. 16, seasonal programs. 17, wellness programs at businesses. Number 18, consulting. Number 19, behavioral mindset coaching. And finally, number 20, mentorships. Y'all, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, share to your fitness friends and family. And if you want to reach out to me, hit me up. You can do so on Instagram at dr.rickrichey or email me, rick.richey@nasm.org. Thanks for listening. Keep inspiring people to fitness. This has been the NASM-CPT Podcast.